The biggest polluters in the world are not the global pollution. It is the senses.
People who come here, each person has an individual reason. I think as a collective, everyone is helping everyone together to try and get to achieving that goal for everyone as well.
I think the amazing thing that Channa does is it's like he's a mirror, and he provides that reflection so you can look at yourself. I lost both my parents in quite a close succession to each other, and I had so much grief that I just didn't have the courage to face.
I've been very tight, I think, tight in my mothering.
My view on life was very selfish.
And you don't mean to, but your mind says things or quietly says things like, oh, I don't like what that person's doing, I don't like what that person's saying. The first couple of days, I have to admit, I was a little bit judgmental.
Special in Channa is he may not give a direct answer, but he will respond in a way that you're actually looking for that answer, but you actually knew that answer within yourself. So it's very hard to describe in words again, but it's something very unique.
Now I'm able to accept everyone's flaws. If you sit there and watch it for long enough, you'd see that the water flows, and if you can see it as life, no matter which situation or problem or worry in your life, what it basically is trying to say is you need to surrender to the situation and are able to embrace the moment, learn the lessons that you're meant to learn in that particular situation, and then let it go, because the river continues to flow, it doesn't stop for you.
And when you're humble and when things don't go the way it is supposed to go, be a bit more humble and humble and humble.
So here it's been so powerful. I had one day of just crying all day. It was just that safe environment where I could really, really grieve without having to then put myself together and go out to work or, make dinner or deal with bills or anything. I could just really face it. The great thing about being here is all the revelation that I have that I keep realizing. I sometimes have to realize things over and over again. But what I've realized is that suffering only exists if you're reviving a memory about the past or telling a story about the future. And here it's sort of, you're suspended in the present, and that's where you find peace.
People have this outward searching, if I become this, I'll be happy. If I become this, that, if I have the newest iPhone, I will be happy. Senses polluting your awareness and consciousness. Because if you're so greedy to the taste, you're overeating. You're so greedy for the touch, then you're constantly changing the relationships. If your eyes are greedy for the visuals, then you're collecting so many beautiful things, one after one. So the senses can lead you into a trap, isn't it? But if you're with your awareness, you don't need to buy anything. You're happy what you got, and you make use of it as much as you can. So you're not polluting the environment, you're not polluting your inner world.
I see myself changing as a mother from being very goal-oriented and very rushed to being open to the experience of being with them and being on their time. I have up to this point really required them to conform to my agenda, and I'm looking forward to embracing them and seeing where they want to take me.
I've learned through his teachings to connect more with the people that I love.
And it makes you just open up to another world and look at your life in a different way.
One special thing about the retreat and one special thing about Channa is there's a ripple effect on people, and I think he's changed me. That will change my daughters. It will change the other people that I interact with.
No, nothing to add anymore. Spirituality is surgical, taking things out, not adding things. Isn't it? Nothing to say.